If in the exam it asks you to approximate, it means estimate. It doesn't want an actual accurate answer. It wants something which is quite easy to work out. So you kind of need to round to the nearest 10 or the nearest 100 to be able to work out the answers to things. So for example, let's have a go at number 2. Number 2 said that supermarket orders 43 melons at a cost of 53 per melon. How much does it approximately cost for all the melons? So we round 43 to the nearest 10 and we get 40 because it's close to 40 the next to 50. And we round 53 to the nearest 10 and get 50 because it's closer to 50 than it is to 60. And it says how much does it approximately cost for the melon. So what we have to do is a times table. Now if we've got something that's got zeros on the end like that, how we work this out is we do 4 times 5, which is 20, and then we have 2 zeros on. So the answer to this question is £20. So if we actually got the calculator and worked out the answer with 43 times by 53, the answer is £22.79. Remember, both in pence. So that was in pence, so the answer is in pence. So if you've got 2,279 pence, you divide by 100 because there's 100 pennies in a pound, and that gets you £22.79, which is pretty close to our estimate, our approximation of £20. So that's the right answer for that one. Now this question here is a bit of a difficult one, but you still use approximations for it. So for example, if 523 people pass through the gates, what we want to do is round that to the nearest 100. So we've got 500 people passing through the gates. They're going through every 2 minutes, so that's every 2 minutes. And it says they're open for an hour. So we need first of all to see how many minutes are in an hour. So there's 60 minutes in an hour, and if we divide by 2, we get 30. So there's 30 lots of 2 minutes in an hour, which means that if 500 people are going through every 2 minutes, then it must be 500 times by 30, which gets us how many people every 2 minutes, 500 people, what that adds up to for an hour. So if we get the calculator and we do 500 times by 30, we've got 15,000 people, approximately, going through the gates. It's unlikely that you'll get a question like that because it takes a bit more logic to work it out. You might like to take one that looks like this, so let's have another go at one of these. So this one says, Susie's just been on holiday and she took 472 photographs on the internet. A company will print each photograph for 12p. How much approximately will the photographs cost? So we need to round this to the nearest 100. So it's 500 because 472 is close to 500 than it is 400. And each of the photographs costs 12p, so to the nearest 10, that's 10p. And if we want to know how much they cost altogether, we need to times them because we've got 500 pictures and each one's 10p. So 500 times 10 is 5,000 pence. So if you want to find out what that is in pounds, you have to divide by 100, and it ends up being 40 pounds. Which actually is really expensive, isn't it? Photographs. Another approximation, so there are 23 exam rooms in college, and the exam team needs to associate each of the rooms and says for 8 pencils in each room, how many pencils approximately we need? So again, approximate about 20 rooms and about 10 pencils. Turn them together and we get 200